Fox 55 Sports. This is The Locker Room.
It would be incredible if we were able to do that, and I think if we play at our best, we will be able to do that. But it would be a great thing to be able to keep them from going undefeated as sort of a last reminder that Carroll comes to play.
It's always been a great rivalry. They beat us the past couple of years. I know last year they blew us out. They handled us pretty well, and they're coming to our house, and we plan to do the same to them this year.
This week is a different week. This week's a rivalry week. This week has significance within the conference. Homestead being a very good football team, and we're playing good football as well. And so, I think that's what excites you, is when you've got two teams that are playing good football, and you're late in the season, and it's a quality matchup.
These kids enjoy it. They know each other. They've grown up playing against each other in middle school, and probably work together in some of the summer stuff and the spring stuff, and so it's good to get to play them. And our kids are excited. It's the biggest game of the year. Every week we say that, but it truly is. And these kids kind of circle this one, and they know they get an opportunity to play Carroll. It's a big deal.
Well, every game is a big game to us. We don't take anybody lightly, but Carroll's definitely someone that we want to come out and punch them in the mouth. We do not like Carroll very much, so we're hoping to come out and destroy them.
It's huge. I don't want to graduate saying I lost to Carroll my senior year. Obviously, it's a big week, but we're what we've been saying all season, 1-0 each week. Each week's the biggest game of the year, so we just got to prepare like our the bell's on the line, like our 9-0 goal is on the line, which it is.
So with that, a good evening.
I love that beat, man. I'm gonna start using that beat more often.
Good evening to all of you. That man to my right that's dancing there is Peter Hood. I am Justin Prince. Pete, for my time playing, my favorite week of the football season was always rivalry week. It didn't matter how good either team was. You just knew it was going to be fun.
Yeah, from my time playing flag football at Post Road Christian Church down in Indianapolis, I usually enjoyed rivalry week as well. Rivalry week, also very tough phrase to say. And yeah, just about any level of sports, anywhere you go. Luckily for us here in the Summit City, it's rivalry week in the SAC, and it just so happens two of the best in the city were set to square off this evening.
That's right. It's unbeaten Homestead versus 4-2 Carroll, and it is our locker room game of the week. Let's head on out to Gorsuch Field, and we were in for a treat tonight. It was a 2-point game at half. Spartans got the ball to start the second, and well, they may have fooled me here, but it still counts the same. Luke Goody to Jared Kistler, first play of the half. It's a 72-yard touchdown, and the Spartans go up 21-12. Coming back the other way, Chargers looking to answer fourth down. Jeff Becker takes off. He's got the first down and more. You can add on a little bit more as well for an unnecessary roughness there. Carroll, though, not able to do much with the rest of their drive. Trevor Horton on for the field goal. He's pure, and the Chargers are back within 6. But then Homestead took over. Ensuing drive for Sparty. Luke Goody looking Jared Kistler's way once again. And look at the grab from Kistler. Play of the night nominee puts Homestead deep in Charger territory. A few plays later, Braden Hardwick finds pay dirt. He'd come up limping. Hopefully nothing too serious for the outstanding back for the Spartans. They go up 21-15, and the Sparty party can continue. They roll Carroll 42-15, your final.
Yeah, you hate to see that for Hardwick. Hopefully, like you said, nothing serious. Let's head down to Northrop. The battle for Spooler Stadium between the Bruins and Snyder. Early second, Snyder up a score, and they're adding to it. John Barnes Jr. finds Jermaine Wells for the short score. Panthers go up 14. Back the other way, Bruins looking to drive. They got something here. Dylan Hoot to Adrian Sewell. That's good for a Northrop first down, but a few plays later, looking Sewell's way again. He underthrows him, and Jay Sean Underwood is there to pick it off. Snyder takes over. After both teams punted, Snyder gets the ball again. Lenny Bennett knifes through the right side of the line for the nice gain. And then Jay Prince, you know the rule, my man.
Gotta let him finish.
Gotta let him finish it. Bennett, the captain, gets to the edge. He's in. Panthers go up 21 at half. They roll to the 48-21 victory.
Next stop in rivalry week takes us to Shields
There's
Field.
that phrase again.
It's tough. Battle of the Bishops between Dwenger and Lures. Senior night. out there for the Saints. Fourth play from scrimmage, and, well, this is what they can do to you. Brendan Lytle up top to former QB Patrick O'Keefe. That's a 67-yard score. Saints go up 6. Next drive for Dwenger. This one ends a little differently. Grant Brow pops the ball out of Toby Ecke's hands. The Knights would recover, but they just never could get much going. Carter Drake on for the field goal. He's blocked by Patrick Finley. The Saints take over, and they march right down the field. Lytle looking deep. He finds Michael Lito Jr. down inside of Luers territory. Devin Tittman would end up punching the ball in just a few plays later. Dwenger goes up 12, and they roll their rivals to the south, 47-0.
Hey, who wants the totem pole? The annual trophy game between North Side and South Side going down at Weicker Stadium this evening. Archers took a 1-point lead into the half, early third quarter, looking to add to it, but Theo Redmond isn't letting Demir Clark go anywhere. Big sack for the talented senior. He had a monster game, but on the very next play, Clark, Mike Bravardi's got to like that. He wouldn't like this, though. Clark dropping back to pass, hooks up with Matthew Morris, and Morris going to drag some tacklers inside the 10-yard line. Moments later, they're going to put it in the air again. This time it's Clark to Javarius Jones in the corner of the end zone. That's a dime and a nice catch. Southside would go up 2, or would go for 2. They convert, take a 16-7 lead, but it's the Legends who storm back to score 10 unanswered in the fourth. They keep possession of the totem pole with a 17-16 win.
Over to Wayne we go. Generals looking for their first win of the season against Concordia. And they had reason to dance at halftime. Generals take a 1-point lead into break, but the second half, all cadets. First drive of the third quarter, Aiden Meek picked off by Cam Johnson. Nice return before he's finally tackled out of bounds inside the Wayne 40. Derek Moore doesn't like that, and, well, he wouldn't like this either. Ensuing possession for Concordia. Brandon Davis doesn't like what he sees, so he takes off. He's dangerous when he does that, too, Pete.
Sure is.
Big gain puts the Cadets down inside the 10, and then moments later, speaking of dangerous, Amir Drew.
They got a good bloodline in that family.
They do indeed. Gets the carry down by the goal line. He finds Pater. Cadets go up 15-8. They roll from there 35-16. Your final.
All right, big one in the NE8 as we head to Max Gandy Field, Columbia City, hosting unbeaten East Noble. First drive of the game for the Knights, and Bailey Parker doing Bailey Parker things. 60 yards. Just like that, the Knights have a 7-0 lead. Next time around, not so lucky this time. Parker trying to punch it in, but he loses the ball on the 1-yard line. Eagles recover. Second quarter now. Things getting chippy here. Ball in the East Noble 30. TJ Bedwell tackled behind the line of scrimmage by East Noble's Roland Zolman, who gives him an extra shove back into the ground. Eagles obviously not happy about that. We got guys pushing other guys. Flags go flying, but the penalties,
everybody love everybody,
would offset. Listen, football's not a game of hugs and kisses. You know, sometimes things happen. Later in the first half, Greg Bolt to Michael Sievers. How about that grab? And able to get to the end zone.
Play of the night.
That ties things at 7. I'd say so, but the Knights are able to pull away in the second half. They win 28-7. They stay unbeaten.
Down to Kriegbaum Field we go. More NE8 action between Huntington North and Leo. Late first quarter, Lions already up 7-3. How about a little misdirection? Owen Lance takes the handoff. He's got reservations for 6.
Untouched.
Leo goes up 14-3.
Their O-line is nasty, man.
Oh, they're good, man. Second quarter now. It's still an 11-point ball game. This guy's not a bad option either running the ball, Pete. Peyton Wall takes the handoff. He takes it to the house. That's another score. 21-3 Leo. They'd add one more before half, and then Vikings just trying to get something going. Leo, none of that. Ray Johnson drugged down in the end zone. That's a safety. Lions up 33 at recess. They roll 53. Your final. And a couple other NE8 scores for you. New Haven topping Belmont 49-7.
Shout out Caleb Saylor. Proud alum.
And DeKalb, winners in a close one over Norwell, 13-9.
You, that'd be a good one. To the NECC now, where West Noble has a chance to win its first outright conference title since 2005 with a win over Lakeland tonight. And Chargers wasted no time putting their foot on the gas. First drive of the game, they give it to Brandon Pruitt, and the Navy commit puts the Chargers on the scoreboard. It's 7-0 West Noble, and they were just getting started. Later in the first quarter, this time the give goes to Raven Sloan, and Sloan is a difficult man to take down. Lakeland learned that right there. Carries a few dudes with him on his way to a first down. Later in the drive, Kyle Mayholder says, I'm sick of watching everybody else run. Let me do this thing myself. He finds the end zone, and West Noble is well on its way to a 54-12 win. The Chargers win the NECC's big division outright. Congrats to Coach Mayholder and company.
Yes, indeed. Staying in Noble County, Trevor Tipton and his Central Noble Cougars playing host to rival Churubusco tonight. This one all Eagles when we pick it up in the second quarter. Busco up 30-0, but they forget to cover Trayston Harold on this play. He finally gets brought down inside the 20. That's a big fourth down conversion for the Cougs, but later in the drive, Sawyer Yoder picked off at the goal line. That's Sam Wood on the interception.
Quarterback on quarterback crime.
You love it. Busco would make them pay on the ensuing touch. Jake Falk doing Jake Falk things. We see a young fella.
Yep.
Shedding tacklers on his way to the end zone. Busco cruises 38-0 your final.
Enjoy that magic burger tonight, Jake. All right, I hope somebody buys it for you. More NECC scores. Eastside 48, Fremont 12. So the Blazers are now one win away from clinching an outright small division title. I believe they clinched a share of the small division with that win tonight. Angola all over Prairie Heights 39-7 your final there.
More NECC. That's a good win. This is a good win for Fairfield.
Absolutely.
38-22, Falcons over the Railroaders.
Coach Thacker's got them playing well. Our final stop comes in Monroeville. Heritage looking to make it 2 straight wins, hosting Bluffton tonight. They're fired up, are the Patriots. First play from scrimmage, Bluffton's Hayden Nern scrambling, looking.
That's a lot of time.
Trying to find somebody, and eventually, if you have that much time, somebody's going to get open. Kane Thornton does just that. Nice way to start things for the Tigers, but later in the drive, Nern can't escape this time. Cale Eldridge comes up with the strip sack. Ball is free, and about 10 minutes later, Heritage recovers. Chris Baker jumps on it. Patriots have possession, but not for long. Thornton doing it on both sides, blows up this play in the backfield for Bluffton. Tigers able to force a 3-and-out. Brent Kunkel handing out high fives, and he would hand out some more because on the ensuing touch, Nern hooks up with Cody Middlestead over the top. Tigers take a 7-0 lead. They would cruise from there. Bluffton moves to 6-1. 6-1 on the season with a 48-22 win.
Good win for Coach Kunks and company.
Sure.
More ACAC scores for you. South Adams all over Jay County, 42-0. Another good win for Grant Mosier and company. Adams Central on top of Southern Wells, 49-0.
South Adams is a cheat code. I tweeted it earlier this year. They're a cheat code. Southwood, 35-0 winners over Peru. They're a pretty darn good football team themselves in the Three Rivers. And another, maybe a little bit of a surprise here. Maconaquah is a good team, but to beat Tippecanoe Valley 24-3, that's an impressive win for them.
Indeed it is. To the TRC we go. Staying in the TRC we go.
We were already there.
Wabash, winners by 5 over North Miami, 32-27, and Northfield topping Rochester, 40-21.
Finally in the TRC, it's Manchester 14, Whitco 0, the final there.
And in the battle for the W Trophy, I've been told this is what this is.
Game. Yep.
Warsaw, winners over Wawasee, 42-18. Congrats to Coach Curtis and company.
All right, finally, play of the night takes us back to where it all began this evening, and this grab really got the Sparty party started up on Carroll Road. Jared Kistler, I believe the kids refer to this as mossing someone.
I believe so.
Is that accurate?
I believe so.
There's a reason he's got an offer on the table from Bowling Green, guy who's got a lot of talent, showing you why right there. Again, Homestead keeps their hold on the SAC with the big win tonight. They can clinch their first victory bell with a win next week. So Spartans are right there, and Southside and Wayne left on the schedule. you'd like their chances to get that done.
I would agree with that.
Yep.